Coverage of tournament basketball continues now with the boys' Class D semifinal game between the Jonesport-Beals Royals and the Deer Isle Stonington Mariners. Now let's join Ron Brown and Joe Gould.
Good afternoon, everyone. Joe Gould along with Ronnie Brown. Deer Isle Stonington number 6 in the ratings. Jonesport-Beals High School number 7. Both split on the season. Early in the season, Jonesport-Beals beat Deer Isle Stonington at their home, and then Deer Isle Stonington went down to Jonesport-Beals and kind of rinsed. But last year, you recall, the Deer Isle Stonington beat them here in the semifinals, so it should be a good ball game. It doesn't make any difference what ratings these two teams have in the standings.
No, and they're rivals, Joe, and I think it's always important in a tournament situation to understand how the kids get geared up. They really want to play each other. This is a rematch of an Eastern Maine Championship game a year ago. Got quality players on both teams, and both of them like to run the floor.
In the Deer Isle Stonington's quarterfinal round, I was impressed with a player, number 23, Chris Hutchinson, who's a senior, and he fouled out in the fourth period with 7:51 remaining. And the game was close with Fort Fairfield right up to the very end. But I think that if he had stayed in, it may not have been that close. But anyway, that's history. Now we're down to this game. And, of course, the winner of this game goes against the Van Buren Southern Rooster game, which we'll have on later this evening.
Yeah, good shot of Nick Weberg there as he's trying to get his teammates fired up early, and he's certainly a key for Deer Isle Stonington today.
Both teams warming up. To our right, the Jonesport-Beals team in their blue, and to our left will be in the white, will be the Deer Isle Stonington team. And with that, let's go to Ernie Clark.
All right, I'm here with Jonesport-Beals coach Odie Alley. We were just talking 8-10 during the regular season, but I guess that's more reflective of a schedule than anything else.
That's true. Like I was telling you, 7 of our games we lost were the Class C teams that's in the top 8, and then the other 3 were the Machias, who was 2, and 1 to Deer Isle Stonington. So our schedule is quite tough, and we were fortunate to make it, really.
Pretty good challenge today. A couple of the big tradition-laden teams in Eastern Maine Class D and Deer Isle Stonington and Jonesport-Beals. What do you have to do to play against Deer Isle Stonington successfully this afternoon?
Well, we've got to try to stop Nick under the basket, Big under the basket, and Whit sit out front, contain him some, but the size factor is going to be a big thing here. The biggest kid we had probably is BJ at 6'1". He says he's 6'1", but he's probably scant 6. But our size disadvantage is going to hurt us, I think. But hopefully, if we can contain them, we can stay in the ball game.
You mentioned 8-10 during the regular season, but a win over Machias in the quarterfinals. Do you feel like your team's playing some of its better ball of the season right now?
Oh, yes. Well, I think we're playing as good as we played all year, probably the best we've played all year. I think they have a little bit more enthusiasm than they did early. You lose a few games to the Class C schools, you kind of let up a little bit. But we came on strong the end of the season. We had a good game against Sumner up there, and then we beat them down our place, and the last one against Eastport. So we're quite fortunate to be here, really.
All righty, good luck, Odie.
Thank you very much.
Back to you, Joe.
Thank you very much. And Audie Alley, always the presence of the Jonesport-Beals team, coaching there a lot of years, a lot of gold balls. Getting him in the tournament, he seems to come here every year with the same philosophy, the cool manner, and it's always a pleasure to talk with him.
And the one thing about Odie Alley that you have to mention is that this is where he gets his kids geared up every year, regardless of how they do during the regular season. He wants a tough regular season schedule.
Okay, Ernie, let's hear from the Stonington Deer Isles coach.
All right, thanks a lot here with Will Morey. Will, pretty interesting quarterfinal. You get out to a big lead and hold on, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty much the size of it. We came here with a win, but we pretty much run out of gas. We got in foul trouble, and our bench isn't really that deep, to go to in a game like that.
Do you gain anything from having survived such a game as that?
I don't know. We're going to try to stay out of foul trouble. We're going to look at inside a little bit more than we did in that game. We tried to bring it out a little bit too quick and made some crucial mistakes.
Yeah, of course, we're talking about the quarterfinal win over Fort Fairfield, up by 22. Hold on, actually fall behind and then win. Now today you've got Jonesport-Beals, traditional-laden program, knows about being at the Bangor Auditorium, much as your own program does. Just talk about the challenge of playing Jonesport-Beals.
We looked at it like it's a pretty even battle. I mean, we don't consider, ourselves or them any better than each other. We look at it's going to be a straight-up contest, and whoever gets the majority of some of the calls and the big plays is probably going to come away with the W.
Any sort of clash of tempos, or is there a similar style that way?
Well, they like to push it. They scored a lot of points this year, but, we'll keep them in a little bit of a half-court game and run when we have the chance and go from there.
Will Murray, good luck.
Thank you.
All righty, back to you, Joe.
Thank you very much, Ernie. As we're about 4 minutes and a half away from the start of this game, two very fine basketball teams in Class D, one from Washington County, Jonesport-Beals, and Hancock County, Deer Isle, Stonington. And if you've been to both areas, you'll find one nice place in there. It's interesting in that game Deer Isle Stonington played a year ago. Mark Williams started against Hyde in the state final, and he's coming off the bench this year and doing a real nice job. But I think the slack has been picked up between Hutchinson and Eaton. Andy Eaton also played a very fine game. They've got two brothers, Joel Billings and Matt Billings, that come in and play guard. Joel Billings will be the smallest man on the floor, but the biggest dribble on the floor.
Yeah, and I think when you talk about some of the role players for Deer Isle Stonington, when you talk about Eaton and Hutchinson, they're going to be a real key because Jonesport-Beals has to be up and down the floor. B.J. Alley has to be somewhere between 28 and 35 points for them to do that, to be successful. And I think that's the head game right now, Joe, that's going on for both coaches and for both teams. Deer Isle Stonington wants to win the war on the boards, and Jonesport-Beals wants to win the war on the boards, get the ball in B.J.'s hands, and get it down the floor as quickly as they can.
And the height is going to take its toll with Weberg in the middle and Hutchinson along with Eaton in the rebounding factor. And also when Williams comes off the bench, he's a very good, strong rebounder, and Mike Albert for Deer Isle Stonington. So they've got a lot of people coming at you, and it's a pretty good ball club. Certainly not a number 6 rated team if you look at them closely, but they had their ups and downs. And like Audie was saying at the top of the broadcast, when you play these C schools and get beat, you are to improve. And I think that this has helped and happened. He thought they got down a little bit after losing to a Class C school, but that's no disgrace because there's a lot of pretty decent Class Cs this year.
And both, I think both coaches impress upon their own athletic directors that strength of schedule is not only critical in terms of heel points, strength of schedule is critical in terms of how you get ready to play in this type of setting. And, there's a good shot of Audie Alley. He talked about Jonesport-Beals' predominantly Class C schedule with some D schools, but on the other side, Deer Isle Stonington plays Dexter. They play Central. There's two top quality teams there. Central's in a C semifinal here tomorrow. So those games get you ready, and good shot of Assistant Coach Siebert. Our assistant coaches here don't get a lot of credit. They put in yeoman hours with these programs to get these kids ready. There's Will Moore. I have so much respect for young Will Moore. It's his 3rd year. He's done nothing but win there, get his kids at Deer Isle Stonington pumped up to play in these settings. And this is what it's all about, Joe. It's a lot of fun.
Well, both coaches complement each other. They're both kind of mild-mannered. They don't have to say much. Players go out and work for them. And it's good to see some of these coaches stay in as long as they have. But with that, we'll be back with the start of the lineups, at least, right after this. The buzz is sounding. The officials are on for today's afternoon session.
It's Dave Whitaker, Lenny McCatton, and Steve Whited. And again, for the fans at home, we have 3-person officiating. This is the 2nd full year of 3-man, 3-person officiating crews for the invitational tournament here in Maine.
Welcome to the second contest for this afternoon, 2-game semifinal Class D program. And for this contest, we have the visiting Royals from Jonesport-Beals High School. Facing the Mariners from Deer Isle Stonington High School. And now let's meet the participants for this contest. First, the team members for the Jonesport-Beals Royals, coached by Audie Alley. sophomore, number 12, Ira Kelly. Number 13, a junior, Donald Beal. A senior, number 20, Brent Davis. Number 21, a junior, Patrick Beal. Number 23, a junior, Eric Blackwood. A senior, number 31, Heath Urquhart. Number 32, a sophomore, Daniel Redmond. A sophomore, number 40, Glenn Libby. And a senior, number 44, Alan Thibodeau. And now the team members for the Deer Isle Stonington Mariners, coached by Will Morey. Number 13, a sophomore, Joel Billings. A senior, number 22, Matt Billings. Number 31, a sophomore, Mike Albert. A junior, number 34, John Higgins. Number 40, a sophomore, Andy Bai. A senior, number 43, Mark Williams. Number 44, a junior, Ryan Hardy. And a sophomore, number 53, Bobby Brewer. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the Jonesport-Beals Royals. Playing guard, 5 feet 6 inches tall and a junior, number 4, Nathaniel Alley. And for the Deer Isle Stonington Mariners, at guard, 6 feet even, a senior, number 11, Jacob Whitsett. For the Royals, at center, 6 feet even and a junior, number 22, Joshua Knowlton. And for the Mariners at guard, 5 feet 10 inches tall and a senior, number 21, Josh Potter. And for the Royals, standing 6 feet 1 inches tall and playing guard, a senior, number 25, Brian Alley. And for the Mariners, at forward, 6 feet 2 inches tall and a junior, number 23, Chris Hutchinson. And for the Royals, playing guard, 6 feet 1 inches tall and a senior, number 33, James Robinson. And for the Mariners at forward, 6 feet 3 inches tall and a junior, number 41, Andy Eaton. And for the Royals at guard and a junior, 5 feet 10 inches tall, number 42, Raymond Mills. And for the Mariners at center, 6 feet 3 inches tall and a senior, number 51, Nick Weberg. Officials for this game are Mr. Whitaker, Mr. McHatton, and Mr. Whited.
I think Audie Alley may have been right. BJ may be the tallest player for Jonesport-Beals, and he'll be playing guard. So certainly the Mariners have the height to start this, but of course Jonesport-Beals has been here before, and somehow they find a way to keep in the game and find a way to win. So the starters come on the floor for Jonesport-Beals: Alley, Knowlton, Brian Alley, Nathaniel Alley, James Robinson, and Raymond Mills. And the Mariners come on the floor with Whitsett, Carter, Hutchinson, Eaton, and Weberg. They're in the white. They'll shoot to the basket to our left, the entrance to the Bangor Auditorium. This is semifinal D's. Games this evening as well. We'll cap off the C's tomorrow. Then championship Saturday. Main public television will be here for you. Weberg jump against B.J. Alley. The tip is controlled, picked up by the Mariners, and finally stolen back by Hutchinson, as Deer Isle will control the ball. Deer Isle Stonington's Whitsett. Man-to-man put up. Now Carter's pass inside to Hutchinson, and the ball is deflected out of bounds. And they'll say it's going to be Jonesport-Beals' ball.
It's going to be interesting here, Joe, right at the beginning to see what Deer Isle Stonington does defensively against B.J. Alley.
Nathaniel Alley will handle the ball for Jonesport-Beals. He starts down the court. Bounce goes to Robinson. Robinson turns, gets off the shot. It's no good. Rebound by Eaton. And Deer Stonington will go the other way. No score here as we just started the first half here, the first quarter of action. Eaton at the foul line. Eaton's shot is up. It's no good. Rebound comes off and taken there by Raymond Mills. Off to BJ. BJ Alley to the left side. He stops, takes the pop. Yes. It's a two. And so Jonesport-Beals breaks it for a 2-point lead here as we are in the early goings of the first half. Whitsett. Jacob turns and the ball is being slapped and hacked as well with Raymond Mills in the foul.
Yeah, already a little concerned about reach-ins this early, but nerves lead to those types of fouls, especially early in the game.
Eaton will inbound it for the Mariners. Looks a pass, it goes to Weberg, deflected away. Whitsett with a three, no good. Rebound taken off inside by Knowlton. And Josh gives it off to BJ. BJ, the right side, is going to stop, take another pop. It's up, it's no good. Rebound goes in the corner, picked up in there by Mills. Mills tries to get the baseline, loses control. Nice bounce inside, put up by Knowlton. And there's going to be a foul underneath on Hutchinson.
Knowlton's been a key for them all year long on second shots. Very strong, a good leaper for his size.
Josh
shot goes up. Try to block the shot. You usually get the arm. 2 shots.
Joshua Knowlton, the brother of Hallie, who was on those successful state championship teams that Robert Alley played. So young brother on the line now. Jonesport-Beals leads 2-0 as we have a conference by the 3 officials under the basket. Weberg was near the play, but I don't know if they're going to take that away from Hutchinson and give it to Weberg, or maybe that's not what they're even talking about. I guess we'll never know. Is Ernie around? Whatever, they still goes up on the clock as Hutchinson was the fouler, and Josh Knowlton will go to the line. So Knowlton will have a pair. Foul shot is up and good. Jonesport-Beals leads 3-0. He's very deceptive as far as offensive rebounding and defensive rebounding. He gets up. Second shot is in and out. Rebound by Weberg. Weberg brings it out of the pack. He comes down himself. Starts to go. Nice shuffle pass inside to Carter. And Carter is traveling.
Great pass, though.
Nice move inside. 3-0 the score. Jonesport-Beals leads early. Brian Alley with the ball. BJ over the 10-second line. Got it by Whitsett. Now BJ the right side stops. Has it stepped back in his face by Weberg. 3-on-2. Nice pass goes to Whitsett. It's up. It's no good. Rebound action. There's going to be another foul call. And this time I believe it's going to be on 33, James Robinson. Don't say I believe because that means you don't know. But it is Robinson. He was the closest to the play. So that's the second personal foul, a second team foul, I should say. First on Robinson. Weberg inside. Weberg turns, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound taken off strong by Josh Knowlton. Now Nathaniel Alley right to the hoop, puts it up and gets the roll.
Great move.
5-0, Jonesport-Beals leads. And actually, Deer Stonington's had the shots, but they just haven't gone yet. Whitsett at the foul line, stops to Weberg. Weberg starts to go, takes the jumper, and he hits. So they finally break the ice at 5-2, with 5:37 left in first quarter action. BJ to the right side for Jonesport-Beals on the dribble. Holes now, looking for help. Outside to Alley, and Nathaniel was going one way, the ball was going the other.
Deer Stonington, real good help defense now. Alley says, relax, fellas, now settle back into this little thing, force them to beat us deep, keep the ball from Weberg's hand.
Whitsett, now to Eaton. At the top goes to Carter. Now back. Eaton now to Weberg. Weberg in the corner. Weberg on the baseline, takes the jumper, it's up, it's no good. Strong rebound by Knowlton that time. Oh, he really got up. Down comes BJ. He's not bashful. Puts it up. It's no good. Rebound by Weberg. It's the Weberg-Knowlton show right now. Whitsett outside to Andy Eaton. Foul shot taken in from the foul line, no good. Rebound taken off again by Knowlton. Long baseball pass goes to Mills. Mills starts to go. Ball's knocked away. He's in a lot of traffic. It's outside the alley. The shot is no good. And a 3-second violation? Yeah. Was it 3 seconds?
Yes.
Okay. 5-2 the score. A little bit ragged, but it's early. Semifinals. Kids are anxious. Carter comes down with it. Now to Eaton. Makes it inside to Hutchinson. Ball's deflected away. He comes out with it. Now loops a long pass. Goes off to Carter to Weberg. Weberg shots. Puts it up. It's no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It's knocked out by Robinson, so it'll be put in play by Deer Isle Stonington under the Deer Isle Stonington basket.
Looks like Whitsett's getting a little special attention at this end now. Everybody else playing zone.
Pass goes to Weberg, outside to Carter. Carter puts up a three. It's no good. Rebound by Weberg. Puts it up. No good. And he draws the foul. This time it's on BJ, but that's all he could do.
Yeah, and that's the danger of that type of defense. We talked about that last night when you have 4 men there, and it's hard to find your man if you're not guarding one to box out. You know, Coach Morey a little concerned, but he's got the right guy on the line right now.
Nick Weberg, a lot of people I talked with today and over the week said that they feel that Nick could play in any league, A, B, C, or D. And certainly he's excelled for this Deer Isle Stonington team. Foul shot is up. It's no good. Rebound strong by Knowlton again. Boy, he's a Skywalker. Josh, only a junior. BJ now, Jonesport-Beals, they lead 5-3. He's outside. Whitsett's on him. Now to Robinson. Bounces inside to Knowlton. Knowlton's going to go. Reverse layup. No good. Rebound spot bar taken back by Knowlton. Puts it up. No good. Rebound taken off by Eaton. And they're getting the shots, but it's just not rolling. But you got to be impressed with Josh Knowlton here in the early goings. Carter, ball deflected away. Mills is going to go to the basket. He stops, puts it up around and in. Nice steal by Mills, and he goes in and he puts it in. 7-3 the score, 3:38 left here in first quarter action.
That's the way they want to play. They want to get them in that game. That keeps Weberg between the foul line.
Matt Billings checks in for Deer Isle Stonington, number 22. He's a senior, 5'7". The brother act of Joel Billings. You'll probably see him for the game's over. 7-3, Jonesport-Beals leading over Deer Isle Stonington. Quarterfinal, semifinal action here. Eaton, now to Billings, inside to Hutchinson. The ball is deflected away. Robinson had it and then lost it. It goes out of bounds. Quick hands by this Jonesport-Beals team. Audielli right on one knee. Eaton outside. Billings now inside to Weberg. Weberg turns, puts it up against Robinson, and he hits the basket and draws the foul.
And against this type of defense, they just have to be patient. They want to get the ball to Nick on the low block. That's his best move there. If he doesn't make that move, he shows you the ball, puts it on the floor, and goes right to the basket.
That's the fourth team foul committed by Jonesport-Beals, and the second on Robinson. Not easy to guard this man on the line. He misses another foul shot. Robinson comes off with the rebound. Now to BJ. BJ can heat up at any distance. Now hoping to get a screen. Starts by to the right side. Now inside to Knowlton. Goes over to Mills. Ball's deflected away. Still loose. Now Billings gives off to Weberg. Weberg slows the ball down. Back to Matt Billings. Billings to the right side to Eaton. Now to Hutchinson. Hutchinson takes the pop. It's no good. Rebound tip. And Nathaniel Alley comes off with it to Mills. Mills starts down. Nice lead pass to Robinson. A little bit too strong. Is out of bounds.
And if you're Already, Alley, you don't mind those mistakes because you're running the floor.
That's right. And a timeout being asked for. I believe it goes a 20-second timeout.
One thing that we haven't pointed out here, Joe, to date is the officials said at the beginning of the season that 20-second timeout, because of the shortness of time, will never be taken on the bench. They are floor timeouts, and the players are not allowed to sit.
That is true. In the semifinal D action before this game, the Shed girls in another upset beat Fort Fairfield girls 53-49. Good look at the auditorium floor. Nice sky view there. 7-5 to score. Jonesport-Beals leading. Andy Eaton with it now to Whitsett. Back to Eaton. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound by Weberg. There he is. Puts it up. Deflected away by BJ. Weberg back with it. Puts it up and in. BJ went to the floor. We're tied at 7. Nathaniel Alley with the ball now to BJ Alley. BJ on the dribble. Now to Knowlton. Josh looks now back outside to Alley. Alley fakes. Stops. Bounces inside. Knowlton's going to turn, put it up. Gets all air. And the ball's knocked out of bounds by Robinson. So it'll go for the Deer-All Stonington team.
Weberg already has 7 points, and the decision that'll have to be made at the Jonesport-Beals end here now is if they want to stay in this defense, because Nick's going to have a field day on the block.
Matt Billings with it. 1:56 left in first quarter action. Whitsett starts down with it. Back to Eaton. Eaton looking inside now. Back outside to Whitsett. Stops at the foul line. Now to Weberg as they toss the ball around. Matt Billings with it now. Looking inside. Weberg to Hutchinson. Nice move. Puts it up in the hard off the glass. Robinson comes off of the rebound. Jonesport-Beals, they go down the other way. Good defense that time put up by Jonesport-Beals as the Deer-All Stonington team had to work the ball around. Nathaniel Alley. Mills, bounce pass goes inside. Nathaniel skips it back outside to Mills. Mills, nice pass inside to Knowlton. He misses the shot. Rebound tipped around. Picked off finally by Matt Billings. Almost stolen by B.J. Alley. And a reach-in foul, and B.J. picks it up.
Yeah, right now, I'm going to guess one more exchange down here in this type of combination. Will Murray says, look, just relax and play now. We're getting the shots. Just relax and play.
1:11 left. We're tied at 7. Class D semifinals here at the Bangor Auditorium. Eaton with the ball now. Eaton takes a shot. He nails it. 9-7 as Deer-All Stonington leads by 2. Nathaniel Alley brings up. Now at the top goes to Robinson. Now to Alley. Whitsett gets the ball up to Hutchinson. Pass stolen by Alley. Nathaniel is fouled by Whitsett. Boy, both sides are very alert.
And Nathaniel Alley is quick as a cat. You know, he's coming off a knee tear here. Made a great recovery to get back into basketball, let alone play in the tournament.
Sub coming in will be Mark. Mark Williams, number 43, comes in. Hutchinson goes out. Knowlton with the ball, got it by Weberg with Jonesport-Beals. Now in the middle it goes to Mills. Mills right to the hole, puts it in and draws the foul. Nice delay on that time. Mills made the cut, Knowlton made the pass, and they also drew the foul. So we're tied at 9 again.
That was a strong cut to the basket. Here's a good look at the pass. One power dribble straight to the basket and drew the foul. Nice play.
Good pass, good play. We're locked at 9. And Raymond Mills, the junior, goes to the foul line. Chance for his team to go ahead. Up and no good. Rebound, tip. They're fighting for it. Blue comes up with it. There's Knowlton again, and he's going to be called for traveling. Little side shuffle. He looked over here at us. I can't help you, Josh. 32.7. Left in first quarter action, 9-9. And you knew when these two teams got together it was going to be something. Here on the neutral floor at the Bangor Auditorium. Matt Billings now to Eaton outside. Now to Whitsett, 20 seconds left. Now Whitsett to the left side, takes a screen. Now right side, Matt Billings, 13 seconds left. Right side goes to Matt Billings, now to Weberg. Weberg turns. Weberg with it, puts it up, it's no good. Rebound by Williams, no good. Taken off by BJ. Long throw, and it hits the big sign down back. We're locked at 9 here at the first quarter. We'll be back right after this. Deer Isle Stonington will put the ball in play going toward their basket as Matt Billings will hold. We're locked at 9 here. Pass goes to Eaton. Eaton on the left side. Now Eaton inside to Weberg. Weberg turns, puts it up, no good. Rebound strong by Williams, and he puts it back in. Good man off the bench. BJ bringing it down. BJ outside, Whitsett on him, screen from Knowlton. Now he goes in the baseline. Now inside, the ball is knocked away, picked up by Billings. Weberg almost had the ball, and he was off to the races. Now Billings right side to Eaton. Andy inside to Weberg. Weberg fakes, and they're going to call him for traveling.
And I think at the Deer Isle Stonington end, and Will's a little concerned. I think Whitsett's got to work a little bit harder to get open because I think Gordy's philosophy is let's chop off their head and see how they react. Right now they haven't reacted well.
11-9 the score. Deer Isle Stonington leads. Inside goes to BJ. Shot is up. He gets the roll. Nice touch. 11-11. BJ Alley. 7:05 left in second quarter action. Billings comes back with a shot, no good. Nice rebound by Eaton, puts it up and in. Good fake that time by Eaton, get his man in the air, then he laid it in. Deer Isle Stonington, you see the height on the offensive board is kind of wearing this Jonesport team down just a little bit. Robinson inside, goes to Knowlton. Knowlton puts it up and in. Nice shot by Josh. 13-13. 6:38 left. Second quarter. Billings with the ball now. Right side goes to Whitsett. Whitsett shot is no good. Rebound comes off to Mills. Now to BJ Alley. BJ looping pass goes to Robinson. Robinson right in the paint, going to take the shot and draw the foul at least. And Williams is fouling, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. So they're in the middle. He had the shot, he put it up, but he missed it.
They've really boarded well here early, you know, and go back the other end with young Whitsett. I think he's got to get the ball in his hands and be more active. When he doesn't have the ball, Deer Isle Stonington has a tendency to stand around.
So James Robinson on the line. Foul shot is up, it's no good. Checking in is Mike Albert for Deer Isle Stonington as Hutchinson comes back in for Williams. Back in the good old days when you lined up against Harold Alley and you thought you were going to get the tap, all you got was his sneakers. Him and Stan Beal will go down in history. 14-13, Jonesport-Beals hanging tough. Like Ron Brown would say, hanging around. Albert with it outside. Robinson may have got away with one. The shot is no good. Rebound by Weberg. Weberg's going to bring it back outside. 5:59 in second quarter action. Now to the right side, Matt Billings, foul line extended. Now Hutchinson right in the middle, puts a shot up, it's no good. Comes back to him now, starts to move, and a reach-in foul by Robinson, and that's going to be his third.
Yeah, a little over anxious.
Audie's got to go to the bench now if that's the case. And he does. That's the third on Robinson. And checking in will be Patrick Beal. A little wide body coming in. Albert will put in play for the Deer Isle Stonington team. Goes to Weberg, ball stripped away, picked up by Mills. Mills bounces, and they're going to call him for traveling. A little anxious. Mills turns around and says, what? Oh, yes. 5:43 left in first half action, 14-13. You thought with the number of shots that the Deer Isle Stonington team has had, they'd be way ahead, but they certainly had. As Jonesport-Beals has played tough. Whitsett with it now. Got it by Nathaniel Alley. Now to Albert. Albert outside. Right side to Matt Billings. Matt starts down the baseline, looking for help. Now outside to Whitsett. Whitsett starts down the middle, fakes, off-balance shot all air. Picked off in there by B.J. Alley behind the back. B.J. has the range. Starts down the middle, stops, puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound back, puts it up again, draws the foul.
And that's where he's so tough. Just when you think you got him, he's right there getting the offensive board and going back up. The thing that makes him so strong, Joe, is his ability to leap. I'd like to see him in a vertical jump situation and know how high he can jump. Pure jump shooter.
Whitsett a little bit frustrated. That's his second personal foul. Williams comes back in. Alford comes out for Deer Stonington. BJ is electrifying, and no matter how many shots he takes in the game, he could miss them all, but he'll get the one that's going to beat you. Great, great ability. One of the finest players to come out of that area. They got those long arms, those big wrists, and leaping ability. Foul shot up. He splits a pair, and it makes it 15-13 now. Jonesport-Beals up by 2. 5:07 left here in first half action. Whitsett bringing down. Now it goes off to Matt Billings on the other side. Outside Williams, now inside to Weberg. Weberg turns, puts it up, it's no good. He's having all kinds of problems. That's a shot put up by Whitsett, no good. Close range shots by their two big players, and they don't connect. Mills with it now. Mills stops outside of Nathaniel alley. Nathaniel looks around on the dribble. Now turns, goes to BJ. BJ got it by Whitsett. BJ turns, puts it up, no good. Rebound tipped around by Milton. Off to Reberg. Reberg shots down the other end, goes right to the glass, puts it up and in.
Switched hands midair. Great play.
He's going to take over, he says. He wants to get ahead, but still we're tied. 15-15. Milton's shot is up, it's no good. Rebound action. Josh is fouling. He knew it. Sometimes when you miss those easy shots, you think you're easy, you become frustrated, and go hard for the rebound, and it doesn't pay off. So that is the third one on Josh, and that's more importantly the seventh, which is a 1-on-1. So Matt Billings will go to the line. So with 4:07 left here in the first half of action, on the line for the 1-on-1 will be Deer Stonington. And Audie is asking something, which we'll never know. Matt Billings takes it. I think he's questioning who is on the line. Billings made the foul shot. It's 16-15 the score. Oh, they're saying the foul is on 22?
Orti's taken a 20.
And that's where we had it. It was Milton, 22. But they must have had something else up. He questioned that, but there is 2 personal fouls on Milton. Oh, there's an interesting aspect right there. We see, didn't even realize that Eaton is his, what is this, a right sneaker? His left sneaker, no, his right sneaker off, walking around. Must be an ankle injury. He's going to come back and look for some tape. Matt Billings to the line. Second quarter action here at the Bangor Auditorium as Matt Billings gets ready to take the second shot. 16-15 the score.
There's a shot of it. Coach Siebert working on it. With the pre-wrap, and he's going to tape it right now.
Foul shot up, and it's no good. Rebound strong by Milton.
So he gets up, doesn't he?
He's got the whole lane. 16-15. Nice pass goes inside. There's a fake. Puts up. It's no good. And missing that shot was Patrick Beal coming back the other way. Patrick picks up the foul against Williams.
Deer Stonington picking it up a little bit now. You know, Coach Maury knows in a single coverage defense to get the ball down the floor. They want to get in a little bit, you know, they really don't want to fly, but they want to fly a lot more than they have here in the first few minutes.
That's the first foul on Patrick Beal. 8th on the team now. We're on the line for 1-on-1. Foul shot is up and good. So since the 4:03 mark, 4:07 mark, they're 2 for 3 from the foul line on the 1-on-1. Williams misses, so they're 2 for 4 now. BJ with it. His team trails 17-15. He can ring the threes to the right side, still in the dribble, stops. Now to Milton inside. Josh turns, misses the shot. Reberg comes off the rebound. He's going to go by himself all the way down, stops, and they're going to call him for traveling.
He knew it.
Well, he's playing forward, center, and guard right now. Coming off the rebound, trying to get ahead. As Hutchinson is evidently going to go to the sidelines, as Eaton will come back in with a taped left ankle. Hutchinson had some blood on the knee. That's why he was replaced. You see they're making repairs on the sidelines to him. 17-15 to score, 3:30 left. Alley with the ball now. Goes to B.J. Alley. In the corner. Goes to Mills. Mills stops. Gets Weberg in the air. Puts it off the glass. No good. And B.J. puts it up. No good. This is a tough shot inside. And Eaton comes off with a rebound.
Reminds me a little bit of the game last night.
Whitsett with it now. Matt Billings with an outside three, no good. Rebound strong inside, lost. Comes back to BJ's on the floor. Off to Nathaniel Alley. Nathaniel starts down. He's not bashful. He puts it up. It's no good. Rebound strong by Knowlton, and he puts it in. Josh Knowlton is absolutely fabulous on the rebounds today.
He works hard.
Oh, mercy. Alley, you got to take a back seat. He is doing fantastic. Now Eaton with the ball. Side to Whitsett. He's hasn't shown anything so far. Billings gets the rebound. He puts it up. It's no good. Beals comes off the rebound tip to Nathaniel Alley. Nathaniel knows to do with it. He's going to go right to the glass. Puts it up and in. Boy, when you think they're almost knocked down, they're back up and going. They're ahead 19-17. You better like it. 2:14. Here in first half action. Pass goes to top to Williams. Now back to Eaton. Eaton's shot. He nails a three. 20-19. Deer Isle Stonington leading. It sounds like Ollie. Sounded like he wanted just one shot, but BJ gets rid of that. Rebound taken off by Williams, but it hit on top of the backboard a couple times. Matt Williams with it. 1:45 left. Williams going to go right to the glass. Nice rejection in there by Knowlton. He not only rebounds, but he rejects the shots. BJ now intended for Knowlton. He throws it away.
Already telling him, you think now. Think what you're doing.
I don't think BJ wants to hear it, but Allie's going to give it to him. Good opportunity there, too. Josh was going one way, and the ball was going the other way. 20-19 to score. Eaton with it now. Eaton outside of the perimeter. Now inside to Hutchinson. He's going to put it up. It's no good. Boy, they just aren't making the shots. And Weberg is reaching in. And there's a foul on Weberg.
Still not in the bonus.
That's only the fifth. And Weberg's first. So he's not in jeopardy at all. But, Hutchinson will go inside. Weberg's inside. Williams inside. They just can't seem to connect. And they got the glass shots, and they can't make them go. It doesn't go the first half, may go the second half. 20-19 to score. There's Alley. There's his shot. He puts it up and in. 21-20.
Yeah, they ran that out of a set play, and they may do that more just to get him the ball and get his confidence going.
58 seconds left. Down the middle of Hutchinson. There he is. He puts it up the glass this time, and he gets it. 22-21, Deer Isle Stonington leads. It was 9-9 at the end of the first quarter. So 22-21, Deer Isle Stonington. Nathaniel up to the shot, gets the roll, falls through. 23-22. Nathaniel putting on quite a show right now. Billings now to Eaton. Eaton's outside three, nails it. And to Eaton, and he gives himself the old clenched fist. 25-23, 23 seconds left. Alley, who will get the last shot? Now to Knowlton. Knowlton with it now, holds. 14 seconds left, inside to Mills. He still controls, he puts it up and in! Nice move that time by Mills. 7 seconds left. Tied at 25, 4 seconds left. Now to Whitsett, he'll take the final shot. Air ball, and that's the buzzer. Weberg thought he was fouled, but the officials say no. So we are locked at 25. It was 9-9 at the end of the first, and 25-25 here at halftime. And who would have thunk it?
Well, the tempo is picked up. Deer Isle Stonington's defense has intensified a little bit. They're doing a nice job of helping recovering down here on BJ, but the kids are shooting with a little more confidence. Right now, though, Joe, we're at the risk of being repetitious. You know, Whitsett, against a special coverage or face guard or diamond and one or whatever you want to call it, he's taken himself out of the game, and that's really caused some problems for the Mariners. I look for them to make an adjustment at the half with that, but right now the tempo is where both teams want it, and they're dead even after 16 minutes.
Very good. A lot of heroes for the Jonesport-Beals team. Of course, BJ is their main set. He can shoot the threes, the twos. He's a good rebounder, a good defensive player. Josh Knowlton having an extremely fine first half with his strong rebounders. Nathaniel Alley coming through with some good shots. Kind of frustrating for Weberg to miss those close inside shots. Watch Hutchinson miss the inside close shots. But they'll readjust, and sometimes in the first half it doesn't go, the second half it will. We'll be back right after this. Tied here at halftime at the Bangor Auditorium. The Jonesport-Beals team rated number 7 in the Heel Point system this year in Eastern Maine D. And Deer Isle Stonington, the number 6 team Deer Isle Stonington is. They are the Eastern Maine champs, state runner-up. And now let's go with Ernie Clark and his guest.
All right, thanks a lot, Joe. Here with Maurice Benson from Woodland, who is a coach on a number of levels. First off, if you were here earlier in the week, you'll know that he's an assistant coach for the Woodland High girls basketball team. Earlier in his career in the mid-'80s, he was the head coach of the boys varsity at Woodland High School. Maurice, do you find a lot of differences between coaching boys and girls basketball in Maine?
Well, I think the biggest thing I've noticed is girls come in and a little more open to coaching, the new ideas, changes that you want to make. Boys come in watching a lot of NBA, a lot of college ball. They come in pretty much preset with what they think they can do. Girls are a little bit more open.
Now, we mentioned that Maurice is a coach on a number of fronts. He also owns and trains standardbred or harness race horses. And just wanted to tell us how many horses you have and what you do in terms of that.
Right now, I have one horse of my own. I had as many as 6, and I race year-round. I raced in St. John and Brunswick for a while, and now I'm racing Scarborough. And I have one that I own and drive, and another one that I drive for another person.
Now, I assume horses have personalities, too, and I'm wondering if there are some similarities between coaching human beings in basketball and in training horses.
Well, I've got horses that you look at them and you think, gosh, this horse is kind of a bland thing. You hear how dumb horses are. I've had horses for 25 years now, and to me, it's a lot like coaching. You've got to get them to do things you want them to do, but you have to know what they want to do, too, same as you have with your team.
You learn players' strengths and weaknesses in terms of basketball, what they're able to do well, what they're able not to do well, and you try to play to that as a coach. Are you able to do that with horses, too, in terms of fast starters, fast finishers, and things like that?
Very definitely. I've got one horse that I own, the only horse I own right now. If you put him on the front, he doesn't race well. If you sit in the middle of the pack, and he'll come early, he'll sit outside for 3/4 of a mile, just keep on going. Kind of like teams. I'm kind of a coach that I'm not a Buddy Wood up and down the court type of coach. I kind of like to wait and play a little defense, and my horses, I think, probably stay away.
Now, players will let you know when they're mad. How about horses?
I've had some. Generally, you have to be careful. You drive a horse that doesn't like the way you drive them, they'll let you know because they just won't try. And it's kind of like coaching high school boys and girls. If you do something wrong, they're going to let you know. They may not come out and do it in a vocal way, but they're going to let you know by the way they practice, by the way they play for you.
Quickly, just analyze what you've seen in the first half here.
I'll tell you, you've got two teams that super Class D basketball, jump right out of the building, some real good talent. I hadn't seen the Deer Isle Stonington boys before, but the Weber boy is tough. As usual, Ordielli, he gets his club ready to play up here, and they're a super boys.
Maurice Spencer from Woodland, thanks a lot for joining us at halftime.
Thank you very much.
All right, back to you, Joe.
Okay, with that, we'll be back in just a moment. Locked here at 25, halftime at the Bangor Auditorium. You see a good look at the crowd, Jonesport High School Royals. They are behind us. Across the way, the Deer Isle Stonington Mariners. And a good crowd on hand for this afternoon's ball game. We should see a big crowd tonight, too, as the D's continue. C's the same time tomorrow, starts at 2 in the afternoon, and we'll go to the evening. And, of course, Sandy Ron will cash in on the big day. D's in the morning, B's in the afternoon, and the C's at evening. And we've still got a long ways to go in this. But I'll tell you, this is, I thought, a very fine play. First half, it was almost like cat and mouse. But Jonesport-Beals did what they had to do. And you can see by the score of what they did do and how they did do it.
And when two teams split on the regular season, they come in and play the third time here. Invariably, you have a game just like this. It doesn't take a long time to feel each other out because they know each other so well.
Nick Weberg, of course, their mainstay, the big player, under the basket, number 51. He is their all-purpose player. Go to him when you have to. But I think he made some good points. That Whitsett just had a very tough first half. He's got to get on track. But Alley did it. You cut off the head, and that was the end of that because they had easy shots, Deer Isle Stonington, but just were not in the groove to make them. But as I said, those shots that may not go that first half will go the second half.
And the other thing about, we see a sign, welcome to the auditorium, has become kind of a standard here over the years. With Whitsett, he's got double indemnity here. Down here, he's getting face guarded, and at the other end of the floor, he's got to guard BJ. So he's saying, cut me some slack here, fellas. But he gets his hands the ball, nails a couple threes. He really is an inspirational leader. We've talked about that in the past. And he's the guy that gets Weberg the ball in the block consistently.
25-25 here at halftime, and we'll be back with the start of the second half right after this.
Here's a look at the halftime stats, Joe, before kids go to the huddle. Jonesport-Beals, 11 for 31, shooting 35%. Deer Isle Stonington, 10 for 39, just 25%. Free throws, Jonesport-Beals, 3 for 7. Deer Isle Stonington, also 3 for 7, 42%. And a few more turnovers than you'd normally like, 10 and 7. The individual scoring, Deer Isle Stonington, Whitsett did not score. Chris Hutchinson had 2. Andy Eaton, big 9 off the boards. Weberg 9, Mark Williams 3, and Matt Williams 1. For the Royals, Nate Alley had 6, Josh Knowlton 5, Brian Alley 7, Jamie Robinson 1, and Raymond Mills 6 for a deadlock score at the half, 25-25.
So Whitsett did not score in that first half, and he's another one of their go-to players, so we'll see how the second half comes out. Jacob Whitsett, number 11, guarding B.J. Alley. As we start the second half, locked here at 25. Alley way out deep now. Nathaniel Alley on the dribble, guard by Carter. Now inside, it's going to go to Robinson. Robinson off the glass and in. So Jonesport-Beals comes on first with a 2 from Robinson, 27-25. Goes inside to Weberg. Weberg goes all the way under the basket, comes back up around and in.
He's tough off the glass.
27-27. Carter putting the pressure on Nathaniel Alley. Inside goes to Robinson, bounces inside, stolen away by Weberg. Weberg's on a mission. Now outside to Whitsett. Whitsett starts to move to the right side to Carter. Carter's going to take the outside three, and he rings it.
A lot of confidence, too. Followed through. Good shot.
Josh Carter with a 3, 27-30 now. Jonesport-Beals trails by 3, 6:52 in third quarter action. Alley right back with a shot, bang. 29-30. Jonesport-Beals trails by 1. Deer Isle Stonington in the white leads by 1. The Royals in their blue, red, white, and blue. Carter now to Eaton, back outside to Carter. Inside to Hutchinson, puts it up, it's no good. Rebound taken off by Knowlton. Knowlton comes out with it now, looking for help. Now bounces, goes off to BJ. BJ starts down the right side on the gallop. He's going to stop, rejected by Weberg, picked off by Eaton. Eaton baseball pass now goes to Weberg. Here all Stonington comes down the other way. Weberg with it. Weberg goes to the glass, puts it off the glass and in.
Playing with a lot of confidence right now.
39 to 29, 32 to 29. He's got the range. He's got the moves. BJ back to the other side, puts it off the glass and in. He answers. 32 to 31. Could blow the bulbs right out of the scoreboard the way they're going right now. 5:45 left. Carter's going to take an outside three. No good. Rebound by Knowlton. Boy, who's above the rim? Josh Knowlton. Alley. The shot being put up by Mills, and Mills puts it in. 33-32. 5:26 left. Jonesport-Beals regains the lead. Whitsett. Now left side. Weberg, ball stripped away, comes back to Eaton. Now to Carter. Carter starts to go. The ball deflected away by Robinson from back door. Knocks the ball out of bounds. They're very alert.
Well, the philosophy in this type of defense is to have the other kids beat you deep.
It's going to be interesting in the fourth period if Jonesport-Beals has a leader in it. Nice rejection in there by Holly. I should say not Holly, but Holly's brother, Josh. Josh Knowlton with another rejection. Nathaniel Alley right back, and he bangs it. 35 to 32. And I tell you, the crowd's going to get with him if it goes in the fourth period, and they're still hanging like the way they are right now. They are playing one fine game at this point. Carter bounces now, goes to Eaton. Now back to Carter at the foul line. The shot no good. Rebound by BJ. BJ 3-on-1. They come down. Nice pass goes to Mills. He puts it up and in. And D.R.L. Stonington's going to ask for a timeout as the Jonesport-Beals team of the 37 to 32 lead. And quickly you saw BJ get out of the pack, get a 3-on-1, and leave the ball off to Mills, who laid it through. Nice play.
Here's a good shot of it. This is what BJ does best. Taking a look at the ball. He gets the coverage, then he releases it. Very unselfish and great pass and great finish.
Mills,
great fast break.
Mills didn't bring the ball down, just went with the pass. You know, I can remember way back when Jonesport-Beals was making their mark back in the 70s, when Dwight Carver played, and they came down to the YMCA in Bangor and played. And honest to God, I've never seen such great passing. I said, this team is going to be something. They were. They went 4 in a row, state championships. But BJ knew where his man was, made the good feed, and they're up by 5. 4:32, Jonesport-Beals leading here in third quarter action. Now Weberg inside from Whitsett. Turns around, takes a shot at glass, no good. Rebound picked off by Mills. Long pass going to Nathaniel Alley, and it goes out of bounds. Good hustle by Nathaniel, but he knocks the ball out of bounds.
They've got their running game now right where they want it. That turnover, Joe, doesn't bother you because you know you're on the fly. Right at this point, we've had no fouls committed in this half, oddly enough.
Hutchison turns in the lane, puts it up no good. Rebound ripped away, and it's knocked out of bounds by Weberg. So Jonesport-Beals, everything going their way right now. As Matt Billings checks back in, Carter checks out.
Dear Stonington, Joe, yet to solve the special defense at this time. That's been a key, I think, first 4 minutes of the quarter.
Nathaniel Alley down with it to BJ on the right side. Got it by Weberg. Now he starts. He's going to take the jumper. Bang! He is back. 39 to 32, a 7-point lead. Jonesport-Beals looks on fire here in this third quarter. Billings outside shot, no good. Rebound, taken away. Nice rebound by Eaton. Taken away from BJ, and he puts it off the glass and in. 39 to 34. Nathaniel Alley back with it down the other side. Now to Mills. Inside goes to Josh Knowlton. He puts the shot, no good. Robinson, rebound still fought for, knocked out of bounds, and it's knocked out by Jonesport-Beals. Some unthinking fans now are starting to throw things on the floor. Must be the 90s. 3:20 remains here in third quarter action. Matt Billings with it. Now to Weberg. Weberg all alone in the middle. Can't make the shot. BJ comes off with it. BJ's going to take it. 3-on-1. 3-for-1. Puts puts it up no good and draws the foul. And that's the first foul in the half committed by either team in the 3:06 mark.
I'll tell you, I've seen a lot of basketball this winter, and if there's a quicker guard in the state, explosive off the dribble, than this kid at the foul line, I want to see him.
This is the third foul on Jacob Whitsett. And BJ goes the line, BJ Alley, 39-34. Foul shot is up and good. He just got that shooter's touch. And when he's up in the air, he kind of regulates when he gets up there. Your elevator's going down. He's still up there. Outstanding basketball player for the Jonesport-Beals team. Foul shot is good. 41-34 with 3:06 left. Matt Billings brings down. As you can see, Nathaniel Alley is with Whitsett. Now he goes, deals it off to Eaton. Eaton loops it back outside to Billings, inside to Weberg. They're going to give Weberg this one, and they do, and it's 36-41. They're up by 5.
That's a good way to put it. Give it to him rather than foul him.
Nathaniel Alley with it now. Looking, still looking, loops it inside to Robinson. Robinson turns. Robinson in the paint. Bang. He hits one. So all of them starting to heat up now. 43-36, up by 7. 2:28 left. Billings, right side. Now Whitsett shot, no good. Rebound Weberg. Weberg gets another gimme. They're not about to have the fouls on him. If they can match him, they'd rather do that. 43-38. 2:13 remaining. Inside Knowlton. Knowlton fall away. Yes. Basket for basket. 45-38.
Hot shooting is contagious.
More debris on the floor. Unthinking fans could hurt some players. They don't see it. Billings is right on top of it. Now a shot by Eaton, and he nails it. 1:49 remaining, 5-point difference. Officials do not see the debris on the floor. Coming down with it now, Nathaniel Alley. Nathaniel stops, back outside to Robinson. Robinson takes one, no good. Billings after the rebound, and Billings starts down with it. Billings stops, now to Weberg. Weberg is going to take the glass shot, no good. Rebound taken off by Knowlton, and he's on the line.
Boy, he's working awful hard though on the glass.
And he doesn't look like he's broken a sweat yet. Josh doing a very fine job with this Jonesport-Beals team, keeping Bangor Stonington that one shot. Now Weberg moves, and he's going to have a player control on him, trying to get in. They're trying to point to the official to see the stuff on the floor. He's right near it, but looks like ice. Weberg picked up his second personal foul.
Coach Morey's going to extend his defense here a little, try to get them to pick up their dribble a little higher and hurt the offensive flow.
5-point game, 45-40, 1:14 remaining. Mills with the ball now. Mills to the right. Mills going to go. He stops, puts it up. Tip up by Knowlton, no good. Nice rebound by Mills and draws a foul. Well, finally I saw somebody in this auditorium that can tip the ball. And that was Josh Knowlton.
And I'll tell you, this team, and Ordman, you know, he gets a lot of credit for winning state championships, but they work on tips and they work on using the glass probably more than any other program.
Going to the foul line will be Mills. Foul that time was on Andy Eaton. That's only his third team foul. Foul shot is up and good by Mills. Raymond Mills, a junior. And no fouls, team fouls, committed by Jonesport-Beals with 1:05 left here in the second half. Foul shot is up and good. It's a pair, so they they keep the lead at 7, 47-40 with 1:04 left. Billings with the ball now. Down the middle, stop. They're going to give it to him, and he takes it. He gets a deuce out of it, 47-42, under a minute now. As Nathaniel Alley brings down. Down to the right side now. Nathaniel still with it. Looking for BJ. Now on the side goes to Robinson, tipped away. Hutchinson comes up with it to Bangor Stonington. Starts down the other way. Off to Whitsett. 34 seconds left. Whitsett with an outside three. No good. Rebound picked off by Mills. 2-on-1. Mills is going to come down with it. Going to go off the glass. No good. Rebounds by Knowlton, and he draws the foul again from Eaton. Josh Knowlton playing the game of his life. because I haven't seen him play all year, but I don't have to after seeing this. Outstanding rebound, offensive rebounding by this young man.
Here's a good shot by our crew. Shots off. His vertical jump is nothing to sneeze at. He gets all the way up there himself, and he rewarded with 2 shots.
Like Audie says, that good salt air before we leave Jonesport-Beals. So Knowlton gets ready for the foul shot. It's up. It's good. 48-42, 6-point difference now. Knowlton gets ready for the second shot. Looks up for the basket. Foul shot is up, and it's good. He gets a pair. 7-point lead still stands. 49-42. 20 seconds remaining. You see the clock down your right corner of your screen. Eaton comes back with it now. Outside goes to Whitsett. Now to Matt Billings. Billings' outside shot is no good. Rebound fought foul taken off by BJ. 8 seconds to go. BJ behind the back, stops off the glass, puts it up, no good, and draws the foul. And they're going to call a player control. They probably didn't need that with 4.1 left here in the third quarter.
No, but that's his game.
That's only his third. But they've done well. There's only been five team fouls committed in this quarter. 4 by Deer Stonington, 1 by Jonesport-Beals. 1 second left. A shot by Whitsett, and he doesn't get it. At the end of 3 complete, Deer Stonington losing 49 to Jonesport-Beals 42. We'll be back right after this.
You're watching tournament basketball on the stations of Maine Public Television.
Ball up, no good. Taken by Eaton, it's no good. Off to Billings. Billings inside to Weberg. Weberg to the glass. He can't get it off. He finally does. He puts it in.
That's a great move down there.
Pass goes to BJ. BJ starts down with it now. On the dribble. I think you should tape this fourth quarter if you're not. Taking off now. Nice pass inside to Knowlton. Puts it up and in. Josh Knowlton again. Gets the 2 back. 51 to 44 now. Still 7. They can't get off that lead. They like to see that at the end of the game. Now Eaton fakes. Billings inside to Weberg. Weberg's going to go. Puts it off. No good. Rebound kick to the corner. Picked off by Mills. He smothers the ball. Now comes down with it. Right side to BJ. BJ right in the lane. BJ puts it up. Weberg gets a piece of the ball. Plus he gets a piece of BJ as well. So BJ will go to the line. Boy, you talk about a game plan.
Yeah, Nick had 2 previous blocks. You know, they're doing good help and recover defense on him. But as you said earlier, his vertical jump, he can get you all the way up. And as you're coming down, he's still there, and that's when the foul occurs.
So BJ goes the line for a pair. Foul shot is up and good. He's got that great touch. Spin on the ball, puts it up and in. 7:02 left in this game. 52 to 44. Number 7, Jonesport-Beals against number 6, Deer Stonington. Eastern Maine champ of the year ago. Foul shot up and good. And Deer Stonington struck Jonesport-Beals a year ago in the semifinals right here at this auditorium on the other floor. Andy Eaton now will check out, and Williams comes in. Andy may be bothered with that ankle. Matt Billings brings down now. Matt to the right side to Williams. Williams at the top to Whitsett. Whitsett stops. He's going to go. Now he's going to take the shot. No good. That's Weberg. Weberg's going to get it. No, too hard. Knowlton with another rebound. Boy, I like to keep the stats on how many rebounds he's had. Josh playing the game of his life, 53 to 44. And they're going to call a foul against Mark Williams for pushing off Nathaniel Alley.
It's a good call. Dave Whitaker right on the play. Good call.
That's the second personal on him. The 16th foul on Deer Stonington. Still only 1 on Jonesport-Beals. Robinson back to BJ. Now to Mills. Weberg is on Knowlton inside. They're taking a better look at him. Mills now to Knowlton. Knowlton looking now on the baseline. Knowlton's going to go. Puts it up. And he's on the line.
Nice move, but stepped out of bounds.
Audie gives him a little bit of encouragement. 53 to 44 the score, 16 left. Still the game plan is the same. Weberg now. Witset after Weberg. Stolen by BJ. BJ's going to go. Billings is there. BJ stops. Oh, did you see him hang on that one? And he puts it off the glass and in.
And had the presence of mind to avoid the charge.
What a play by BJ that time. Billings back, and he draws the foul, and the ball rolls off. 55 to 44. Oh, show that one again. Just pulled up enough, extended enough, and the kids that don't believe in glass shots, you want to watch this young man because he knows how to use the glass.
And that's the same play, good shot of Coach Morey. That's the same play that he drew the charge on earlier and had the presence of mind to avoid it. Such soft hands.
So Billings goes to the line. The foul shot is up. It's no good. 55-44 the score. As he gets ready for his second shot. Foul was on Raymond Mills. Raymond's second team foul. Rebound goes out of bounds. They say it's Jonesport-Beals ball. And Deer Isle Stonington wants a timeout. With 5:52 left in this contest, 55 to 44.
Jonesport-Beals in their huddle right now, the veteran coach with a lot of inexperienced players is reminding them that 5:52 is a long, long time. We have our game going the way we want it to right now, but let's not change what got us the nice 11-point bulge. Again, they've only committed 2 fouls here in the half.
Long time to go, as you suggest and as you say. And Will Morey wants to talk it over with his charges, try to get something into him. Witset just has had an awful afternoon. He can't hit. They try to go to Weberg. Jonesport-Beals is content to give him the deuce and match him basket for basket. Now they come out. They're going to go full court. Try to get this ball. Then 5:52 left as they trail by 11. Pass goes to Knowlton. Knowlton turns now to BJ. BJ won't have a problem bringing it down as he starts down with it. To the right side, top, Nathaniel Alley. Alley on the dribble. Now loops a pass inside to BJ. BJ stops. Ball's deflected away by Weberg, picked off by Witset. Nice play. Looked like he almost wanted to pass off rather than shoot. The ball was knocked out of his hand. Williams now to Weberg. Weberg turns with a lot of people. Turns again. Still going. Still with it. And it draws the foul. No, a travel violation. And boy, Weberg turns. You just can't believe it.
Yeah, you know what?
Fouled. I thought he was fouled.
I thought he did travel.
Whoa, all right.
He's frustrated.
Comes off now to BJ from Jonesport-Beals on the right side. Foul line extended. He stops. He's not bashful. Puts it up. No good. Rebound tip picked off by Hutchinson of Deer Isle Stonington. 5:07 left in this game. 55 to 44. As Eaton will check back in. Now inside to Weberg. Weberg turns to Witset. Witset's going to go with the outside three. Still can't make it go in. He comes out after BJ. Screened by Mills. BJ comes down with it. And a timeout being asked for by Audie Alley. He wants to remind them of some things.
Yeah, they're going to talk right now about how much more they're going to play up 11. You know, as Audie gets older, he gets more conservative. You might see some clock usage here. And they played a great floor game here in this half, and he just wants to continue to remind his guys, fellas, look, remember what got us the lead. He just pointed up at the clock. Let's make the smart decisions now, and he knows who he wants to handle the ball in these situations.
He always seems to find the right five. You know, year after year in a small school, it must be difficult with the number of players that do come out for a team, but he always seems to find the kids he wants, the kids he can work with. But he always seems to find the right five. You have one kid, you look out there and say, what's he out on the floor for? And after the game, you know why he's out there.
Exactly. And the hardest part about that, Joe, is having a chemistry. And no program in the state has better chemistry than that program.
BJ will inbound it at half court. Now loops a pass inside to Knowlton. Got it by Weberg at Jonesport-Beals. 55 to 44 the score. Nathaniel Alley, 4:43 left. Got it by Eaton. Now bounces, goes in, knocked away. Ball still knocked away. Now it finally comes up. Weber's going to go for a deuce. Puts it up left hand and in. Mills did not challenge him. 55-46. BJ with it now for Jonesport-Beals. Got it by Whitsett. Whitsett goes for a steal, doesn't get it. Now Alley. Alley's still in the dribble. Turns, looks inside. Ball deflected away, and they're going to call a foul on Weber. That'll put him on the line for 1-1.
Yeah, Nick's a little frustrated. He's had to work awful hard. You know, Whitsett's been on the wing. That's been their 1-2 punch. He'll gain his composure here. 4:17 is a long time.
And
4 fouls on Nick.
4th on him, 7th on the team. On the line is Joshua Knowlton, the 6-foot junior. Foul shot is up and no good. Rebound by Weberg. Playing with 4 fouls now. You imagine the ball will be going to Knowlton all of a sudden. If they're smart, try to get him out of the game. Eaton with it, stops to Whitsett. Whitsett takes another shot, no good. Rebound by Hutchinson. He turns, and the ball goes up, it goes in, and they're going to call a foul on Robinson or Knowlton. Robinson was behind him. 3-3, and that would be Robinson. And Robinson's going to have 4 as well. So going the line is Hutchinson. But the 2 boys with the 4 personal fouls know it more than anybody in the ballpark here. So foul shot up, no good. Knowlton skies high, but didn't control it. Knowlton turned around and looked and says, no, that was Weberg, not me. 55-48 to score, 7-point difference. 4 minutes remaining in this game. 4 minutes exactly. Now Eaton, outside pass to Williams. Williams now to Whitsett. Whitsett turns right side to Eaton. Eaton with an outside 3, he nails it. Nice shot, 55-51 with 3:50 remaining. Mills with it now. Mills holds the ball, back to Alley. Nathaniel stops down the middle, he stops. BJ fakes, stops, takes the pop, no good. Rebound taken off by Hutchinson of Bangor Stonington. So across the way, the Mariners start to react. Their fans, as they're down by 4 right now, 55-51 with 3:25 left. Williams now to Eaton. Eaton fakes, starts down the middle. Now dips it off to Weberg. Weberg off the glass, no good. Rebound by Robinson.
That's a big miss at this point in the game.
It certainly is. 3:11 left. As BJ to the right side. BJ stops, puts it up off the glass, no good. Williams in a strong rebound. But Bangor Stonington. Already yelling out at BJ, take your time.
You got Whitsett with the ball now, and that's where you belong against this type of defense.
Now it goes to Williams at the foul line. The shot, he nails it.
All they're doing now, Joe, is running their motion offense against the diamond and 1. You know, and that's a critical change. Whitsett with the ball.
Look, they've only got 3 team fouls. We're on the 1-on-1. Be patient. Make them foul us. Let's get to the line. They've got 3 team fouls. Jonesport-Beals, that is. They're 4 away from putting the Bangor Stonington on the line. Full court pressure. BJ with it. He won't have a problem. Brings it down over the 10-second line. Now works the right side. The clock is the ally now, right now, of Jonesport-Beals. And Whitsett is fouling as BJ turned for the shot. And the biggest grin in the pack.
Yeah, you know, that's tough to block a shot from behind. You don't get all ball 99% of the time. 2 shots.
2:34 left as BJ goes to the line now. 55-53 the score. Robinson will now go to the sidelines, and checking in will be Patrick Beal, number 21. BJ's foul shot is good. Gets a little roll, falls in. 56-53 to score with 2:34 left. Second shot is up and no good. Rebound tip. It goes to Whitsett. Whitsett starts to bring down now. Right side to Williams. Williams goes to baseline, puts up another shot on net.
And have you noticed the difference in the confidence of the whole team when Whitsett brings the ball to the floor?
56-55 now. BJ with it, leaves to Knox goes right to the basket again, and he gets another basket. Knock Williams. That's his third straight. 56 to 57 now. Deer Stonington gains the lead with 2:02 left. Still a lot of time remains in this contest. Daniel Alley with it. Now outside to Mills. Mills inside. Josh turns, puts it up. It's no good. I'm surprised they haven't gone in more. And the rebound action is going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Jonesport-Beals' ball. They went that time inside to Milton, who's guarded by Weberg. And Weberg has stayed away from him, but he couldn't make the shot.
Yeah, and you're right. And they probably will look to get him in there again real quick, maybe even off the inbound.
Yeah, and the time is running. And a foul shot put up, a layup was put up by Josh Milton. And it's 58 to 57. Jonesport-Beals regains the lead by 1. Whitsett coming down with it now. Inside Hutchinson. Hutchinson stopped by Milton, and they're going to call a jump ball.
Well, what a great play.
What a stuff that was. Pass goes in the backcourt. It's back to BJ from Nathaniel. Still in the dribble, now Nathaniel. They'll break this 10-second mark. Stats over. Top goes to Mills. 1:19 left. Jonesport-Beals has a 1-point lead, 58 to 57. Number 7 versus number 6. Mills stops with it. He's going to put off the glass. No good. Rebound by Weberg.
Probably not the shot they wanted in that situation with 1:08 left when he took it.
And Deer Stonington wants the timeout. I think you're right. Mills took the shot. It was a glass shot, but did not connect. Checking back in will be Robinson. A 20-second timeout asked for by Deer Stonington. 58 to 57 the score. Jonesport-Beals leading. 1:02 remaining.
What you're doing now here, a good look at the Deer Stonington huddle. You're behind one, so you're taking the first available thing, and you know where you want it to go. And if it doesn't go there, you get it back out and run clock and get it to him again.
Robinson of Jonesport-Beals playing with 4 personal fouls. Nick Weberg of Deer Stonington playing with 4 personal fouls. And the ball will be put in play in front of the Deer Stonington bench. Mark Williams will put the ball in. And if they win this game, he'll be the unsung hero. 3 baskets, strong baskets. He has the ball now. Now in the middle of Weberg. Weberg stops, dumps it inside to Eaton. Puts it up with the shot. And the rebound action, they're going to call a foul on Hutchinson. Oh, Eaton missed an easy one there.
Great pass by Weberg. It tells you a lot about him. He passed up an 8-footer.
58 to 57, going down the other end for the 1-and-1. Will be Josh Milton.
Great pass by Weberg here on the baseline. The up fake, it's a little strong off the glass. There's the rebound, and there's the foul.
Looked like Mills got a piece of it. As Milton goes to the foul line now. Josh, a junior, looks up at the basket. Tries to put some daylight out there. It's no good. Rebound inside by Robinson. Robinson comes out of the pack, and they're going to call a foul. It looked at first like it was a travel violation, but a foul is going to be called on Eaton. So Eaton will go to the line for 1-on-1. Not Eaton, but Robinson.
The official ruled that when the player went up, his progress was impeded. Here it is, and there's a good call by the official. The arm was held. Dave Whitaker right on the play. Gutsy call, but the correct call. Now we're shooting 2 at this end.
At the 10th. James Robinson Jr. Foul shot up. Good. 59 to 57. So if they can cash this one, it'll be a 3-point difference. As Robinson gets ready now. Big foul shot coming up. He's got it. 60-57. Jonesport-Beals with the lead. 49 seconds left in this contest. Whitsett goes right down the middle. Now to Eaton. Eaton's shot is no good. Rebound kick taken off by Mills, and Mills is fouled by Eaton. And Eaton is fouled out of this game. And 2 shots down at the other end.
Deer Stonington's had 2 good looks at the basket.
Roy Audie's held them together with glue today. done an outstanding job. I think you can look back at this game, if they win it, as one of his finest hours. It was his finest hour.
You know, and I'm going to tell you something that may not make much sense, but even with the championships he's had, he's still underrated in a lot of circles. The man clearly knows what he's doing.
Well, go down and look at the trophy case. I don't care what the people up in Bangor say. I'm saying what the people down in Jonesport-Beals say.
He's a coach.
Yes, he is.
He had him
always
ready.
has been.
And I'll tell you, this is a big free throw here now.
So Mills, if he cashes in again, which he does, 62 to 57, 5-point lead. Whitsett with the ball now, comes down with it. Whitsett outside. Now to Williams. Williams looks back outside, goes to Albert. Albert's outside three, and he nails it.
That's why he's
They
in
want
there.
a timeout. Nice shot, and that makes it 62 to 60, and they get the timeout with 28 seconds remaining.
Coach Morey's saying, fellas, we worked hard now to get where we are. They have to, and we've been in the situation twice this week already. They've got to foul if they do not steal, and hope that Jonesport-Beals does not capitalize from the foul.
Three-point shot by Albert. Brings it back within 28 seconds left. Jonesport-Beals will be going the full length of the court. If they do foul, then it'll be a two-shot foul. So you can always relax on that first one. If you do miss it, then try to make the second. So right now, a two-point ball game. Both teams come back on the floor.
We're pressing everywhere now.
BJ with it, goes to Mills, back to BJ. You want him with the ball. If they foul, that's the guy to foul, and the guy not to foul. BJ is still with it. Now he loops it back out to Nathaniel. Nathaniel gives back, but is fouled by Williams. And Nathaniel Alley will go to the line for two. 17.6 seconds left.
A lot of time left.
Nathaniel has a big chance here to put them up by 4. Young man, Nathaniel Alley, a junior. Foul shot is up. It's no good. Now you can relax on that one. BJ yells to him, you just got to make one. Foul shot is up. It's good. 63 to 60. Full court pressure put on by Jonesport-Beals. Whitsett with it now. 3-point difference. Whitsett still with the ball inside to Hutchinson. Hutchinson turns into Weberg. Deuce won't help him. Up and down and in. 2-point, 1-point ball game. BJ throws the ball full length. Now to Williams. He throws it back to the buzzer. And Jonesport-Beals has pulled a big upset, 63 to 62. On a sterling basketball game played this afternoon. A great basketball game. They did what they had to do.
Right down to the end, they had the baseball pass. BJ had the presence of mind when the clock's running to throw it airborne, which is going to take time off the clock. And I'll tell you, you got to be happy for Jonesport-Beals, and you got to feel bad at the other end. Nick Weberg's had a great career there. The kid's shaking hands now. Good shot of Mike Kelly, assistant coach from Jonesport-Beals. These teams are friendly rivals. They've been going at it for many years.
You got to talk about the different things that get you there. When Audie saw that Weberg was in foul trouble, of course you went inside. You got to get the fifth foul, get him out of there. And when BJ took the ball at the end of it, throw the ball down. If they go for it, touches the ball, the clock goes. They win by 1 point, and I'll tell you, I don't know if I'd want to play them in the finals. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, we had a good one today to start off our D's here in the afternoon on a Thursday. At the end of one, we were tied at 9-9. At the end of the half, it was 25-25, 49-42. Jonesport-Beals led at the end of three, and at the end of it, it's 63-62. The girls' game, Shed knocked off Fort Fairfield 53-49. This is Joe Gould along with Ron Brown and Ernie Clark. We're back tonight at 7. We've got more action in Class D.